Hello, nice to meet you. My name is Jinu. And before we start, can you introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Brandon Kumar. I'm the co-founder of Layer3.
Okay, nice to meet you. We're gonna ask about the first question is about the Layer3, and I believe your answer will give us a clear understanding of what Layer3 is as a project. So, why did you choose Layer3 as your project name?
So, when we started Layer3, it was September of 2021. And at the time, Layer 2s were just starting to come out. And our point of view was, well, we were connecting users with protocols. And so what is the third layer? You have your base layer, you have your scaling layer, and then you have the human layer. So that was why we decided to call it Layer 3. And if you're not familiar with what Layer 3 is, it's a marketplace to connect consumers with protocols. And that's why we feel like it's the human layer.
Thank you for your answer. Even though I already heard about Signal, but what are the most important new services or features launched this year, and what are their background and objective?
Yeah, so if you're familiar with Layer 3, we have built this marketplace that connects the consumer with the protocol, and that solves the need of discovery. But what are the next things that the consumer wants? Well, they want to custody their assets, so we introduced the Layer 3 wallet. They want to trade their assets, so we have Layer 3 Trade and the Layer 3 Bridge. They want to play games, so we have the Layer 3 Play product. And then also on the B2B side, we wanted to offer our customers a more robust suite of tools. So we introduced two products this year. The first was the Layer 3 Builder, which is very similar to kind of the Facebook Ads Manager, where it allows you to programmatically deploy incentives to users based on what you're trying to do on chain. And then the second is the Layer 3 Signal, which is the data product that we announced maybe about a month ago, and it's primarily for exchanges and liquid funds to use our data set to make better decisions.
What does Google of Web3 mean for Layer 3, and what approaches are you taking to achieve this?
So the reason we call it the Google for Layer 3 is that if you think about Google or Naver, I guess, for Korea, what it solves is discovery, which is that you want to find a restaurant or you want to find a store, right, that's relevant to what you're looking for. And so we thought about our protocol in a very similar way, which is that consumers want to find protocols that are relevant to their needs and interests. But once you solve the discovery need, then you can offer the consumer more types of products. So the Layer 3 wallet, the Layer 3 bridge, the Signal product.
I already have used Gels and Jelly, so what are the key differentiators of Layer 3 compared to these platforms in the market?
Well, the first is the earning opportunity. And in fact, if you combine the earnings that you could get from Galaxy or Zelia or Interact, we have more combined. So that's first. And then the second is that we only work with the best protocols, whereas they're permissionless, and so any protocol can onboard with them.
So how do you see Layer 3's influence and significance in the Korean community? What are your thoughts on the Korean community in general?
We have over 50,000 users who are based here in Seoul. And so I think they're very good users. That's the first. The second is that it's actually a very special time, I think, for crypto in Korea right now, because you're beginning to see the entrance of institutions, regulatory clarity, and I think it's actually very similar to what's happening in the United States, where non-financial institutions are trying to figure out how to do more in crypto, whether it's buying Bitcoin or offering new types of services. And then the third thing is also that they're early adopters. They're very excited about this technology, and so we want to meet them. We want to figure out how we can better serve their needs, and our product is kind of uniquely capable of doing that.
And actually, you already said there will be an airdrop. The attendee, those who attended today. So, except for that, are there any specially prepared programs or events for Korean users?
Yeah, so we're actually trying to intentionally grow our user base, and so we're going to be doing these in-person activations over the next few months, and so if you attend, you'll get earning opportunities. But we're also going to be growing our online Korean community, so we want to hire a few ambassadors to manage the Korean community and have Korea-specific activations. And then the final thing is that we're going to be launching a competition for protocols leading into Korea Blockchain Week on Layer 3, so that people can explore the best protocols ahead of Korea Blockchain Week.
Okay, we already we all done questions, so really appreciate to taking this interview. Really, thank you. So if you have any something to say, then please say.
Yeah, first of all, thank you for having me. These were great questions. And if you haven't tried Layer 3 yet, go to layer3.xyz, connect your wallet, give it a shot. And if you ever have product feedback, please reach out to me on Twitter or Telegram.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.